Always go with wax. Oh, the good thing about wax is you can go backwards. Once you use epoxy, you've made everything pretty much permanent. And if anything goes wrong, you're in deep doo-doo. I'm using everyday normal paraffin canning wax. It works very well. It doesn't come out again. It's really good. You've got to be careful, though, if you're going to be doing your own potting. There are certain types of pickups that you don't want to get anywhere near heat. The old Diamond pickups, they're made out of a high impact polystyrene plastic, along with any of the DiMarzio pickups. Don't let them get near hot wax. They'll shrivel right up. The moment they see, even though that wax you saw earlier, that wax is only at about 115 degrees, it'll shrivel the coils. They'll just shrink right up. It's made out of polystyrene, not plastic. So you got to be very careful you don't destroy something you're hot waxing. And the same with like covers. The cover here I showed you earlier, this JS, 12-volt JS. Once we've assembled the pickup, soldered it in, got it all done, we take it and we put it in the hot wax and fill it full of hot wax, and just put it on a table and let it drip on. You know, it just solidifies inside there. Because any, and I say this word again, any metal object that can oscillate within a magnetic field will cause feedback. Any aluminum, brass, copper, anything. So that's why the whole object, if you take a pickup that's not been hot waxed and hook it up to an amplifier and tap on it, you'll hear it going bang, 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 bang. You don't want to be hearing that, because this can actually oscillate and create feedback noise. So potting, or hot waxing as I call it, is really essential to create, to stop the squeal. Same with, I've had pickups in here for rebuild, and usually for potting, that are so microphonic that you can hook them into the amplifier and you can talk into the pickup, and it's like you're talking into a microphone, because the copper wires are oscillating in the magnetic field. So, you know, that's what hot waxing the coils are all about, is to stop this to this, to make it nice and solid. Does that answer your question?
That was great. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you use...
Go ahead, Alex.
Sorry, I was just wondering, do you use do you just use paraffin wax, or do you mix it with any other?
There it is.
Is that the only wax that you use for potting?
That's it.
Wow. Okay. I've been using a mix. I read on Stu Mack's website, or Lindy Fairlin, I think, uses a little bit of beeswax in their mix. Is that bad?
No, it's not bad. It tends to make the mixture a little bit greasy and hard to work with. Okay. It's a bit funny. I mean, once this stuff goes, I buy this at my local grocery store.
Yeah.
I buy it for like $3.50
for canning and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. It's canning wax. I mean, I used to bring my wax over from England, and I found stuff, and it just works so good. You can, and you put it into a double boiler. My cooker that's on in there, it's just on. I mean, it's on like medium. I mean, I can actually put my hand right into the wax and just leave it there. When you do that, just so you know, when I'm hot waxing any kind of pickup, if a bobbin or whatever, I first of all, I'm do it for you right now. This is a piece of just pine or something, just a piece of pine. It is now so saturated with wax that it actually sinks. But this is what I cook everything on. I put this in the wax, because if you take a hot metal object out of the wax and put it in your hand, you'll burn yourself. You take a piece of wood out of the hot wax and put it in your hands, it's about the
Doesn't
temperature.
bother you? When you pot your pickups, do you use a vacuum of sorts, or do you just dip it in and wait for the bubbles to go away? Or
give it a slight angle. Give the pickup a slight angle so the air has a way of naturally sort of flowing its way out. So you're trying not to trap pockets. But these jigs I call them jigs. These winding jigs. I don't know if you
Yeah.
can see them. I'll get close. Can you see the little slots? They got some.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Well, those are my channels. I have them on the top and bottom, and those are my channels to get the wax to go in quicker and the air to come out quicker.
Oh, okay.
So it's just my way of doing things faster.